Definitely, it is a comeback for DMK under the leadership of Mr. MK Stalin. I don't see TVK coming into close to the number. Probably it's a wishful thinking of someone, but it's not going to come to reality. I will write off the TVK because I doubt whether they will make any dent in Tamil Nadu. He's splitting the anti-DMK votes. The anti-DMK votes were harvested only by AIDMK. Now it is being split between AIDMK and TVK. They want a slave. Is either Edappadi Pallisemi of AIDMK or Mr. Vijay from TVK. They want a slave.
If you were doing an exit poll because you're an articulate voice of DMK, you're somebody who's clued into the system, you understand how Tamil Nadu politics works, what would the numbers look like come 4th May? Hello and welcome. You're watching the Hindustan Times, your election headquarters. I'm Abhishek Singh. The exit polls for Tamil Nadu, like other states, are in, and they're doing what exit polls in the state have always done best, telling three different stories at the same time. While most are claiming that DMK led by MK Stalin will beat anti-incumbency sentiment in the state, if any, and come back to power. But at least three have given a serious number of seats to debutant Vijay and his party TVK. So the second story the exit polls are telling is that of TVK eating into young voters. And a couple of them suggest AIA-DMK might replace DMK at the helm of affairs in Tamil Nadu. We will, of course, find out what happens on 4th May. But today, to discuss the emerging picture, I'm joined by Mr. Dayanidhi Maran, senior DMK leader, former union minister, 4 times member of parliament from Chennai Central. Mr. Maran, thank you for taking the time and talking to us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Now, I don't know to what extent you believe in exit polls, and I say believe because psephology is not an exact science. We have seen this in the past. But when most of them are painting a picture which makes it clear that the DMK will form the government for a second time, you must be a happy man, aren't you?
Definitely. See, usually the trend is always indicated by the majority of the opinion polls. Moreover, I can say in some of the opinion polls, we are talking about the exit polls now. The opinion polls are taken much before the elections. And these what I'm sure, Abhishek, you want to talk about is the exit polls. And the exit polls are there. And right now, sometimes all of them come in the same line if it's for the union government, formation of the BJP. Everyone will go hang over and say, yes, BJP is going to win. And it's always that if you see in some states where BJP is trying very hard, they'll paint a picture that BJP is winning and the other parties are losing. And sometimes this gives a picture that some exit polls are colored. But we have been also following this in Tamil Nadu. I could say that, see, we are talking about exit poll. So I'm talking about the real data, what we are seeing when we are on the field. And we could see a sense that definitely it is a comeback for DMK under the leadership of Mr. MK Stalin. And this time we are expecting more than 160 to 180 seats. This is going to be a major sweep. You can mark my word.
Right. A major sweep. All right. And, I said exit polls aren't an exact science, but they do throw up some patterns. So let me use a data point which emerged from one exit poll in particular. And this was done by Access My India, which is suggesting that Vijay could get a really serious number of seats. In fact, touch the magic figure and form the government. How seriously is that number being taken by your party?
See, Access My India is a very, very interesting agency. I'm sure the person who cried before the television that I made a mistake by promising 400 seats for the BJP when it really didn't get it. So we are looking at all these people there. And when this happens, so you always tend to realize that they have something else in their mind, some mischief in their mind. Let me tell you very, very clearly. I'm just going to simple maths. In 2016 election in Tamil Nadu, where the AIADMK came back to power and DMK lost it. The percentage difference between the AIDMK front lead and DMK front lead was 0.6%, 0.6%. And Jayalalitha was able to get more than 140 seats. This is with 0.6%. So we understand the maths. Right now, most of the polls are predicting more than 5 to 6%. Even Access My India is giving 3% lead to DMK. A 3% lead for a party like DMK, which is spread across the entire state, not in pockets. not in urban pockets, but that means it's a sweep. This is the way I look at it. This is the way the elections are predicted in Tamil Nadu. I said a 0.6% lead can be a change of government. A 3% is a sweep for any government, for any party, sorry.
All right. All right. Leaving Access My India aside, one thing which multiple exit polls are suggesting is that TVK is cutting into DMK's vote share among young first-time voters. According to you, Mr. Maran, firstly, do you agree with this theory? And if you don't, then
Okay,
please do explain the
Abhishek,
reasons.
so Abhishek, let's look at it logically. What is the percentage of the first-time voters in Tamil Nadu? We are hardly talking about 3 to 4%. So that is the first-time voters. You mean to say there is that these 3 to 4% are going to entirely to one particular party? It is not able to, it cannot polarize like that. It is the myth. Again, it's a myth. It's a mischief conceived again. I feel that most of them are predicted that this party, TVK, will not get more than 6 to 8 seats. I'm surprised that even that number can be achieved by them because they do not have the magic number of 36%. If any party has to win, it has to get 35 to 36%. Then alone can they get the numbers. So this is any statistician knows that for any state, and especially a three-corner state, the numbers matter. I don't see TVK coming into close to the number. Probably it's a wishful thinking of someone, but it's not going to come to reality. The reality is very, very clear. And one thing is very, very clear that it is that they are saying ADMK is a washout. And let's come back into that. So you're talking about this first-time voters. All these voters are they're eating into DMK. Let's have a simple logic. What are the fundamental points raised by the TVK against the DMK? They are trying to be anti-DMK. They are only trying to secure the anti-DMK votes, which are traditionally goes to the AIADMK. So if you really ask me, if the anti-DMK votes, then ADMKs must be losing it. TVK must be stealing it from AIDMK. But see the twist here. See the twist here. You are saying that their only aim is to anti-DMK votes, anti-incumbency votes. So they want to eat DMK. They are very,
Yes,
very
that
clear.
is the logic.
Yeah. So if you have that logic, DMK votes are untouched. The first-time voters are 3 to 4%. It's not the entire 3 to 4% is going to go to one particular party. It will be split evenly because most of the people, young voters, Chennai, Tamil Nadu is an educated state. It is not a state like other states which goes blindly. So even though the dramatics are there, which are followed by the TVK leader of Pavan Kalyan, it's just an action replay of whatever happened in the Andhra Pradesh election. It doesn't seem to work here. And time and again, Tamil Nadu voters have been proving one fact very clear. Actors are for entertainment. Real politicians are for running the governments. So this is my logic. If you can disprove my logic, then we can continue.
But Mr. Maran, we are talking about Tamil Nadu at the end of the day. It has seen, an actor who became a chief minister, not one but two, in fact, multiple chief ministers, right? So there is definitely some serious appeal as far as actors who go into politics in Tamil Nadu are
No,
concerned.
you're talking. It's one actor who became a leader. This the 70s, Mr. MGR. After that, he created the party. So it polarized. It was DMK. It was anti-DMK. That was the polarization which took place. So, and it was turns. DMK
And
comes
of course,
once, and
Jayalalitha as well. The late,
Jayalalitha never created a party. She took
right.
over the reins from MGR. After MGR's death, she took over it.
Yes.
She never created a party. So let's draw. It's a big border. It's not a very thin border, as you say. A person creating a new party like MGR coming into power, or like Chiranjeevi tried to create a new party, trying to come into power, or TRS, which created a new party to come into power. Jayalalitha didn't. Jayalalitha was just followed the legacy of MGR. So it was MGR's legacy. She was only trying to do that. So there's a clear difference between that and this. There's other actors who had come, tried their luck in Tamil Nadu, but could never form the government. They had to go with alliance with one of the with the Dravidian parties. See, that is the way it is. So I'm sure that when I talk from sitting in Tamil Nadu, my views are very strong because I know the ground reality. When you're talking about Tamil Nadu from Delhi, your views are more generalized, and you try to sometimes uh, uh, diminish the actual ground reality.
Right. See, Mr. Maran, I completely agree with you that a party which has just come into the picture, just formed just a few months ago, definitely cannot, contest an election of this size against, parties like DMK and AIDMK who have ground level workers, who have this ecosystem which they've built around strong leaders, right? So I
Mm.
completely agree with you. But would you like to dismiss Vijay completely, entirely, or do you see at least some of what he has done as a genuine political disruption? Uh, what would you characterize it as?
Basically, it is a good time pass for us,
Okay,
for the Tamil Nadu voters. Yes, see, everyone enjoys a movie. I do enjoy a movie. But end of the day, will these voters want a serious person, or they see a person trying to imitate another person who has not clear political ideologies? End of the day, Tamil Nadu is a state for ideologies, a very strong ideological state. And in this case, I can really say that I will write off the TVK because I doubt whether they will make any dent in Tamil Nadu. It's a matter of 3 days.
right.
We will be able to have a 3 days. So right now we're just speculating. See, and I, if you spe- it's, I, see, if an hypothesis, I can't argue. See, you want me
Sure.
to say this? See, the point is that right now we want a gossip value. So till the next 3 days, all of us are going to do is, if this happens, if that happens, say, come on,
Yeah.
how can I predict that? So I can say that, boss, I'm in the ground. I've been Tamil Nadu. I've seen so many elections. So I know how exactly people in Tamil Nadu react. I've seen 5 elections myself. Before that, I've seen elections from 1980s. So I know the ground reality, how this senses of people feel. If you ask me, I know exactly. Yes, probably yes. There might be some voters who will vote for him. I will not say that no one will vote for him. But will he have that percentage to he's definitely be a showstopper for AIADMK. But by doing that, he's splitting the anti-DMK votes. The anti-DMK votes were harvested only by AIDMK. Now it is being split between AIADMK and TVK. So what does the math say then? Who's going to win? When the anti-votes, yeah. So this is my logic.
Right. And, interestingly, you
And
just called
I'm saying
him
that this win is going to be DMK's win.
right. But interestingly, you just called Vijay a showstopper for AIADMK. So you already see
Yes.
him, that he's fighting with perhaps AIDMK support. I mean, there is an undercurrent. Do you see that?
See, right now, that's what see. Basically, it was a BJP's B team, BJP's B team to set up like what they did in UP with Oasis. They were trying to oversee. They were trying to do something. They always do that. Make sure that this happens, and this is what exactly is happening. So what they planned is happening. They also tried the same thing in Delhi with AAP. What happened?
Right.
AAP became the winner. The B team became the senior player. That's what they're not able to accept. They're trying to do the same thing. They want a slave. Is either Edappadi Pallisemi of AIDMK or Mr. Vijay from TVK. They want a slave. But Tamil Nadu people are smarter. That's all I can say. And DMK is going to win. So Mr. MK Stalin more than 160 to 180 seats. And I
Right.
think
So,
Abhishek, I would like, since you're recording it, we can come back on 4th and say, listen,
yeah,
this is what Mr. Marat said. Yes, this logic
I
clear.
would,
So again,
I,
listen, I would like to present my case with logics.
no, absolutely. And that's what we're
If
trying to do,
yeah,
get the insights from you because
yeah.
your
So
electoral
see,
politics. Please go on.
this,
Please
this
go
is
on.
this is my logic. My logic is I'm asking is this: a 3% swing in favor of DMK is a sweep.
All right.
When 0.6% made Jayalalitha get 140 seats in 2016, 0.6%. This is the logic I'm talking about. No party can just come overnight, take over the entire state. There's no such great anti-incumbency in Tamil Nadu. You know for that because before the election, the women voters, the general voters are with the DMK. And if DMK is ensure that the schemes which they have been brought for the people of Tamil Nadu, especially for the women of Tamil Nadu, which are being copied by BJP throughout the India, especially for the women's scheme, giving monthly 1,000 rupees, is spot. That means it's a success story. We have a success story, we have a success formula, and the people want Mr. MK Stalin to continue.
Okay. You're dismissing Vijay. I get that. You made your case, and of course, we will talk again on 4th and see where we stand. But having said that, one more question that I want to ask you on that front is that you called TVK the backdoor entry by BJP into Tamil Nadu politics. I would want you to elaborate a little more on that because TVK, by a lot of experts and political analysts, was being seen as an independent force, something which would have changed Tamil Nadu politics. But you're not just dismissing TVK, you're also saying that this was BJP's B team, their indirect way of entering into Tamil Nadu politics,
See,
which has had very Dravidian and very, ethnocentric, politics, which functions, which works in Tamil Nadu.
see, always BJP doesn't come directly. BJP is a non-existent in Tamil Nadu. So they wanted to leech on someone. And the proper ally for them to leech was AIADMK. So they were shameless to making sure that the AIDMK first never refused to come to ally with them. Then they used the other allies like ICE, income tax, CBI, and enforcement, and raided Palaniswamy's relatives. The moment they raided, the alliance was formed. After the alliance formed, they had another unholy alliance. Those people who went away from AIDMK, who were chased away from AIDMK by Palaniswamy, were called back. In fact, there was a move to even bring back Sasikala, who are literally haters back, and she was also ready, but somewhere it never worked. So they wanted a consolidated AIDMK so that they can ensure that all the votes of AIDMK doesn't get shattered at anti-DMK votes. Then they realized, okay, let's now have a B team. What we did in UP. OSC is a test market. They succeeded then. Let's bring in the Vijay. And they brought him. But unfortunately, it never took off. That is the reality. And BJP also, if you realize that the campaign vehicles of both Edapadi Palisamy and Vijay were identical. And next thing, both of them get the same Z security. We know that in India, whoever gets this Z security is a friend and ally of BJP. You think that a regular man or a common man or I will get a Z security if I have a threat? They will just wash it off. But if someone is going to be aligned with BJP or an indirect friend, or what happened in Punjab, in Chada, they left HAP and joined BJP. What happened to the security cover? It was dropped by the Punjab government. The next hour, the Home Ministry gave the same Z security to him. See, that is a clear telltale sign that BJP is behind Vijay. And exactly, he's been promising. They are stage managing the show. They have copied it from the Andhra Pradesh election, where Pavan Kalyan was used to destabilize Jagan Mohan Reddy. The same words, scene by scene, every scene. It was watching a remake of Telugu film in Tamil, acted by Mr. Vijay. So I put end my case.
Wonderful way to put it. That said, let the last few minutes be spent on talking about what worked for DMK in your opinion, because as far as Tamil Nadu electorate is concerned, historically it's been ruthless about punishing incumbents. What do you think worked for you?
So I think the welfare schemes of Tamil the last 5 years, right from the way our chief minister handled the COVID situation, because he was the first person to get down and go directly meet the patients who were affected by the COVID. He ensured that the injections were given to all the people in Tamil Nadu free of cost. We saved, and the economy, which was down, was brought up. We are able to make sure that after the focus was on development and for women's development, especially we are the first state to introduce free bus rides for any woman in any part of the state. The idea is that at least their benefit, at least 1,000 rupees per month on their travel, free travel. The next thing, most important scheme was the Mahalir Urimai Thittam. That is 1,000 rupees for every woman household in Tamil Nadu. It was a huge hit. Nearly about 1 crore 31 lakh women were getting the scheme. In fact, BJP was so upset, they had tried to go to the Supreme Court to get a stay on this. But my chief minister was smart enough. He released 5,000 rupees the same day when the case was supposed to hear at 8:30 to all the account. So 5,000 rupees was a 3 months advance, another 2,000 was given. And we have all, the CM has also announced that for the next time DMK comes back to power, this amount will be increased to 2,000. And right now, a new scheme is announced, the 8,000 rupees scheme. We say is, listen, now we are giving you whatever, suppose we're giving a laptop or this is what the government wants. It's a different way of approaching it. We'll give you an 8,000 rupees coupon. You go to any shop, buy whatever refrigerator you want, buy any microwave you want, buy any mixie you want. So 8,000 rupees is being promised to be given to every household after DMK comes. See, this is a revolutionary way we think of because we believe in empowering our women. We believe in empowering our state. The moment our women are empowered, we feel that development comes automatically to our state.
Right.
This is good enough for us.
Okay. Paucity of time. So last couple of questions. The first one out of those last couple of questions is on your alliance with Congress. Do you see that it worked very well for you in 2024 Lok Sabha elections? That is, this time around, assembly elections have a very different grammar. Local grievances, anti-incumbency, candidate level factors. So, do you see your alliance with Congress in Tamil Nadu in the context of assembly elections as an asset or as a liability?
We have ensured that every time we are with the alliance partners, our DMK cadres work hard to make sure that they have won. And that's the reason we are able to win 40 out of 40 for the Lok Sabha election. Even in 2021, we ensured we worked for all alliance partners, including Congress. We are able to get the majority. Even this election, we as per the dharma of alliance, our leaders ensured that instructed every DMK cadre to work for the success of the alliance partners and alliance candidate. And we have not left any stone unturned. And we are very sure this time again, the results will speak for it. It's too early for me to speculate now, and you're asking me to speculate. But DMK is known for his keeping up his word as an alliance partner. We always maintain that.
All right. And let my last question to you be, since we were talking about speculation, let me see if you would like to speculate a little more and end on that note. And that is we have discussed exit polls and we have discussed, which ones have worked, which ones have not worked, and for what reasons and how they work. Let my last question to you be that if you were doing an exit poll, because you're an articulate voice of DMK, you're somebody who's clued into the system, you understand how Tamil Nadu politics works, what would the numbers look like come 4th May?
I'll say, I've been repeating it, between 160 to 180 seats for the DMK alliance. DMK alone will win more than 150 seats.
Out of 234?
Alone. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying this is my lowest estimation, but
sure.
I see a wave in favor of DMK alliance, and the DMK 2.0, Stalin 2.0 will come and be established, this time much more strongly, with much more majority. And we can see that. And this is what I'm saying. Tamil Nadu is different. Tamil Nadu cannot be manipulated. Whatever way you try to manipulate, speculate, let's be very practical. In 3 days, the results will be on. All the best.
Interestingly, you have barely left any seats on the table for AIA-DMK and its alliance with BJP and Vijay. Very few seats. Yeah. If you're getting 180 out of 234, you're leaving on the table just 54.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's on the other side. So the reason I'm saying is that that's what's the reality. I'm saying is they both are splitting the votes. When you split the votes, what happens? That's the logic I'm trying to play before you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking out the time, Mr. Maran, and talking to us. Been wonderful talking to you.
Yeah, thank you.
For fastest results and most accurate election analysis, download the Hindustan Times app.